that might help you with this next chapter where you're building out the agency. Don't be scared for people to leave once you build them up. Most people walk that fine line, like if you build up Carol or the shop, well then Gary can hire them for Sasha. And that's where people lose. You need to create a system that everybody wants to go into. The reason I'm willing to like build up D-Rock and and I'm happy that Babin got the Adobe thing and like, Claude and James and like the reason I do that is because first of all, you have to be confident that you're bigger than all of it. If anybody's better than you, you already got a problem. Second, humans are animals. They'll sense if you're suppressing it. And because karma's good. Like if you helped Carol get put on and she gets a $60,000 raise and gets to move back to San Francisco where her family is, that's just putting good into the world.
You don't pay her the 60.
Look, I've been more than happy to not want to lose a good executive, but I don't pay ransom. For sure. Anybody that if they're the #1 all-time person and they come in with ransom vibes, it's already over. I've always laughed about that when somebody comes in and goes, Gary, I gotta talk to you. They could be the single most important person, they're already gone, because that's just gonna make me unhappy. That makes me feel like a loser. I'll overpay if you come at me correctly. Hey, I love it here, you've been such a mentor, I've got this crazy opportunity, it's hard, I've got college loans. Like I've sometimes thought somebody was a C and paid up because I like the way they came at me. And then sometimes you let them walk because you can't afford it. The Delta, and they're overrated by their association with the best. So there's a lot of people here who think they're a lot better than they are because they're associated with me. And sometimes you can't close that Delta. And you're happy for them. That wasn't like it was a little bit of a razz, but it was far more of a, I'm happy. I'm like, oh, like you're going to a competitor making 55% more because you're wearing a Vayner jersey and they need that DNA in the building. I'm happy. Listen, good is good. There are people who've literally, on the way out of here, because we fired them, but I let them control their communications, have told people that they're quitting, have said that I'm the biggest piece of all time and I'm completely full of shit, burned everything around them in their last week before they left, and 3 years later are referring business to us. Because if you're right, if you're in a good place, you're in a good place. Of course people are gonna go to Glassdoor and tell everybody VaynerMedia sucks, or their best friend that VaynerMedia sucks when they get fired. People don't like getting fired. Who likes getting fired? But over time, they get context. And as long as I am kind and my intent is right and I'm trying to do the right things, that plays out. And I'm okay with being judged, definitely by the outside, that comment, right? But even willing to be judged with people that should know better because they're right here, because they're in pain at the time.